Oh hey! Before we get into today's battle, be sure to leave a comment so you can be entered to win the shiny Charizard that you're seeing on your screen. That's 5 IVs, Callus Bread, nicknameable, bred by me of course. All you have to do to win is leave a comment on this or any one of my videos between now and Friday the 25th. Good luck! Hey! Let's see who's coming out to play today. Now, alright, before we even get into that, so occasionally, when you look at the team preview, all you can really say is... crap on that guy! Alright, seriously, have you ever heard the expression, don't bring a knife to a gunfight? Yeah, well, I just brought a tank to a knife fight, alright? Now, alright, let's look at the teams really quick. So, I'm running Skarmory and Sylveon as a defensive core, along with Aegislash, Hydreigon, and Mega Medicham for attacks, and Thundurus for support and potential attacks as well. While my opponent, on the other hand, is running Dragalge, Quagsire, Torkoal, Butterfree, Diggersby, and Esper. Now, here's the thing really quick. So, I did on Easter. I did a bit of a giveaway. You know, like it was just a surprise sort of thing. And it was with Wonder Trade, right? I Wonder Traded a bunch of shiny Diggersbys named Easter Bunny, and that's actually the Diggersby that he's using. Now he told me after this battle that he's doing a Wonderlock. And so this is the team that he's made from things that he's Wonder Traded, you know? So this is, you know, you don't really get too much of good stuff from Wonder Trading. Anyway, so, yeah, so he didn't tell me what he was gonna bring. He found my channel because I Wonder Traded him the Diggersby, and he was like, hey, I'd love to have a battle against you, and I was like, I'm free right now. So, yeah, this is the battle we had, and I kind of felt bad because if I knew he was gonna bring lower tier stuff, I would have brought lower tier stuff too. But either way, he said, yeah, I'd love to see this battle on the channel regardless of how it turns out, so, yeah, here it is. Alright, Yuri's coming out to play. Now, he's gonna lead off with Esper, the female one actually, and I'm gonna lead with the Songbird. Now, he's gonna just go for that priority fake out to stop me from doing anything really quick, but that's not really gonna matter all that much because I've got the leftovers, so I'm gonna get that health back, and my Sturdy's not even broken. So now he's just gonna go for that light screen there, protect him from any potential special attacks, and I am just gonna get the Stealth Rocks up because Stealth Rocks are always useful. So, at this point he realizes he can't do anything to me, so he's gonna switch out here and go out into the Torkoal. Now that is a very good play on his part because Torkoal is very bulky, it could potentially spin the rocks away, and he could go for the fire move, and the Songbird wants no part of that, so he switches out here and goes out into Lakitu. Now, here's the thing really quick, I'm gonna go for that Toxic. This is not a completely standard Thundurus set. I'm running double status as opposed to Thunder Wave and Taunt because I was having trouble with special tanks and walls, and so I figured that with the residual damage I would be able to help myself out with that a little bit. Anyway, so I'm gonna switch out here and go out into Ribbons because I figure, hey, Torkoal, to the best of my knowledge, usually carries special attacks as opposed to physical, so Sylveon should be able to wall this thing and get some nice damage off with the Hyper Voice, even though it would be resisted. Either way though, he switches out, goes out into that Quagsire, who is going to take that Hyper Voice that I mentioned earlier, and you know, that's pretty solid damage, but it's about a 3-hit KO as long as he doesn't have Recover. Except for that I must have gotten min damage on that first one and max on the second one because it takes the Quagsire out. Now, the Butterfree is going to come out next and lose about half health to those rocks, go for the Sleep Powder, and put my Sylveon to sleep. So, of course, I would let my Cleric get put to sleep. The only thing that can get rid of status on my side of the field. Anyway, so I'm gonna switch out at this point and go out into the Doom Dragon. Now, this thing would take a gust on the switch in, so thank goodness I could live that. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the Fire Blast here, and that without a doubt is gonna take the Butterfree down. So, you know, I'm just kind of trucking through. I'm just one thing after the other, you know? Anyway, he's gonna come out into his Dragalge here, and I am choiced into Fire Blast at this point, so I've got to switch out here. I'm gonna go out into Frostmourne, and this is going to be probably one of the only times, as far as this team is concerned anyway, one of the only times that you're going to see Frostmourne. Now, he's going to switch out here because I'm immune to his poison moves, and go out into his Esper as I go for the Autotomize. And, here's the thing really quick, if you didn't know, Autotomize is going to basically double this thing's speed, and with the EVs and the set I'm running, this Aegislash will actually outspeed Greninja at this point. So, I am pretty pleased with the situation here as I go for this Shadow Ball. That's going to one-shot the Esper from the health it was at. As a matter of fact, it would more than likely one-shot the Esper regardless. And, yeah, so he's going to switch out into his Torkoal now. Torkoal is going to take some Rocks damage, and he's not going to be able to survive the incoming Shadow Ball here. So Frostmourne is doing some good things here, taking things out. But so now he's gonna come out into the Easter Bunny here, and you know, he's gonna take that Rocks damage, not all that much since he resists, but I'm gonna go for Frostmourne's namesake here, the Hidden Power Ice. That is going to do solid damage and come very close to taking out the Diggersby, but he's going to survive, go for that Earthquake, and that is going to one-shot my Aegislash. So Frostmourne, you need to go home to the Lich King. Either way though, I come back out into the Doom Dragon here, and I am just going to take this Quick Attack, but that's not really going to do enough damage to matter as I go for the Dark Pulse and take the Easter Bunny out. So, goodbye Easter Bunny, I'll see you next year. Anyway, so he's gonna come back with the Dragalge here, and at this point, I'm just gonna switch out because I know this thing has pretty solid special defense. I'm gonna go out into Songbird because I can resist any, or be immune rather, to any poison moves, and then just go for the Brave Bird here because I figure, hey, I should be able to do decent damage. And sure enough, that does a reasonable amount there. He's gonna go for that Aqua Tail, and that is not going to do anything really to me whatsoever. So I am just going to go for another Brave Bird here in just a second. There it is. Here comes the animation, and Brave Bird into the face. There it is. Tandrak the Dragalge is going down, and that is going to be the match. So there you have it. Admittedly, that battle was about as one-sided can be, but hey, you know, like I said, he asked me to put it up, and you know, I try to comply with the requests of my subscribers. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe because I'm definitely going to keep on bringing you these videos. I enjoy making them, and I certainly hope you enjoy watching them. Also, be sure to leave a comment so you can be entered to win the shiny Charizard that's flashing up on your screen right now. Good luck and have a good one.